Are you able to see screen?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Agile testing the training for today. Okay, introduction to Agile and the difference between Agile and traditional testing. Okay, let's go to the direct. Okay, and then we'll discuss one by one topic there. What is Agile? Right? See, Agile is as per the Oxford Dictionary, it's able to move quickly and easily. That's what the Agile methodology came from. Okay, the Agile word. What do you mean by Agile is able to move quickly and easily. Okay, Oxford Dictionary meaning. Agile software development is a group of software development methods based on iterative and incremental development, where the requirements and solutions evolve through collaboration between self-organizing cross-functional teams. Okay, this is the Wikipedia definition. Okay, that's what right. When we are agile, why it came additional earlier, it is with traditional software development models like waterfall, V model. Okay, we'll discuss that too. And then why agile is booming. It's a, it's like see, Agile Manifesto, we are uncovering better ways of developing software by doing it and helping others to do it, right? Through this work, we have some come to value. That's what it is. Okay, Agile is everyone towards Agile. Okay, 95%. I can say okay, 95 to 98% customers are calling Agile. There are a couple of things, database and all. Okay, even database modernization also it's Agile now. Whatever. Okay, it's something it should be right step by step we should follow. It's not like bits and pieces we release. Okay, they will follow traditional methodology. Individuals and right, individuals and interactions over process and tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, responding to change over following a plan. That's what Agile is. Okay, it's able to move quickly. Okay, as per these are the definitions. Okay, how what is traditional and agile testing we'll discuss from now. The traditional model requirement comes and then high level design document, okay, and then low level design documents, coding, developer needs to code. The one by one phase should complete, okay. Once the requirement analysis is done, then only we'll move to high level design documents and then low level design documents, and then developer will do the coding, and then they will do once they finish the unit testing, whatever they coded respect to requirements. Once success, then we'll go to the integration testing. From here, our phase starts. Integration testing, system testing, and acceptance testing. Till here, what we do, we'll analyze the requirements, create the test plan, okay, understand the design documents, create the test cases, and all we used to do, right? We used to parallelly do the all the things ready, designing phase, and then okay, execution will phase start from here, integration system and acceptance testing. Okay, traditional the phased manner. This is the phased manner, right? Traditional SDLC moves from one place to another in a logical manner. So logically, okay, it's after completion will do. So expensive changes and inflexibility. Changes are expensive, right? To complete one by one. Okay, if anything goes wrong here, whatever we do last 6 months, 9 months, 1 year work, right? It will be done, gone. That's what they used to waste a lot of money. Okay, why they move towards agile is to save that. Okay, it challenges. Okay, changes are expensive, time consuming, and difficult. Right, this methodology. Less customer interaction. Testers rely on requirement specification to write scenarios and test cases. Right? We used to refer the requirement documents. We don't have the customer interaction daily. There is no daily stand-up. There is no discussions every day. After Agile came, every day we used to have stand-ups. Okay, every day we'll discuss what we did yesterday, what we are going to do today, where we are, are there any dependencies, any issues, something we'll discuss in every day. 15 minutes, it will go 30 minutes. Okay, the daily stand-up 15 minutes normally everyone will do where we stand. Okay, there is a board. I will show you that how it looks, and then that's what it's a less customer interaction traditional method. I'm talking about traditional. Less customer interaction, testers rely on requirement specification to write the scenarios and test cases. And then coded first, tested later. We used to code, testers write test cases in parallel to development. Whatever what they do, they write the test cases activity, but entire coding is finished and happened over to testing, right? And over to testing. That's what I discussed. Once coding is done, once they finish unit testing, they will give to coding. Till then, we just go through the documents and create the test cases. The whole team approach, right? Whole team approach is missing. Dev and test teams don't work one unit. Different units, right? Dev org is different, testing org is different. Now Agile is, there is only one umbrella. Okay, it's a dev team. After Agile come into the picture, developer, tester, SDET, automation tester, manual tester, whatever the roles, all are come under dev team umbrella, right? There is three roles in Agile: dev team, product owner, Agilist. Okay, we are all come under one unit, one role. And then traditional versus Agile, same continuing. Okay, you see product 2 to 4 weeks, potential potential shippable product. Okay, let's product backlog, sprint backlog. Once Agile comes, we have there is a product backlog. Okay, what we do each and everything high level product backlog is that this feature. Okay, biometric, and then move money transfers, P2P. Example I am giving. Those are all backlog. Okay, even security, there are so many things, right? Security is always nothing is right. It's keep on fraud, different ways of attacking, different ways of protection we need to do. They keep on new features getting into added into backlog, but they will prioritize which one to bring into the plate. Okay, product backlog, and then they will bring each sprint. They will bring 2 to 4 week sprints. 95% clients they will follow 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay, you say that how many weeks your sprint? 2 weeks. And then whatever the product backlog they will divide into sprint. Okay, each and everything they will bring into the sprint, decide that which one to go to priority, and then it's a business team they will decide. That's what product owner will bring. Okay, we'll discuss stakeholders and decide that okay, this is the high priority for now. The product owner involvement is more for bringing the sprint backlog, and then okay, whoever create the sprint, okay, sprint refinements, sprint, whatever the stories we used to bring into the plate, those are all product owner will help him more. And then we need to, that's our responsibility to deliver, right? And then we need to be comfortable. Okay, how many points you can do that 2 weeks? Um, I will tell you later what is points, and then each story, how to decide number of points, and then how many days the efforts belongs to. Okay, respect to the points and all. Okay, um, sprint backlog, and then the sprint is 2 to 4 weeks potential shippable product. Whatever we do, from product backlog, they will bring sprint backlog, and then okay, and then sprint, and then we can deliver. After that, sprint completes whatever we need to ship. That's what okay, the agile is coming into the boom. We can ship. Okay, whatever the story is complete, that part is done. Okay, it's easy to shippable. It's not like every sprint there is a dependency, right? Service development code is done. Until unless client code is done, we cannot deliver that change into the okay that feature into the go live, right? We need to wait. Okay, it's readily shippable. But the thing is, service deployment alone cannot go live, right? Okay, even if it goes, it should go to dark mode. Like, okay, we each feature we can control with entitlements. That feature is enabled for customers only. Okay, when the client code is there. Okay, that's what if something goes wrong, even after client delivery, we can turn off that feature. Okay, different ways of how to control. Potentially shippable. Okay, am I confusing? Are you good till now? It's a product backlog. Just consider, okay, it's a product backlog. So many requirements are there, and then sprint backlog will bring sprint backlog. Okay, whatever the priority. Okay, for now based on the requirement. Okay, which one should go? Every squad has 90 days outcome. Okay, 90 days what we need to deliver. 90 days whatever we need. Okay, we'll bring into the based on priority sprint backlog, and then okay, we'll divide the we'll bring stories into the sprint. Whoever has bandwidth, client team will bring their stories, and then product owner will open, and then she will discuss with the team and bring it. It's not like she will assign the work to you and then you need to deliver, right? It's up to us how many points, how much work we can do. All right. With the collaboration of all the teams, okay, we can bring that stories into the sprint and deliver. Potentially shippable product. Okay, time boxed iterations and incremental. Each iteration has fixed time limit, time box, and that means okay, 2 to 4 weeks, whatever the time box, right? And builds on a last iterative iteration work. At the end of each iteration, we have a potential shippable product. Each iteration, whenever it's finished, two 2 weeks and 4 weeks, two sprints, okay, we should be able to deliver something which customer can use readily. Customer focus, acceptance criteria. Everything user story, we have acceptance criteria. That acceptance criteria, okay, what is the high level description, and then acceptance criteria and demo, iterations, prioritization, okay, customer focus, acceptance criteria, demo, iterations, prioritization. Focus on, okay, the acceptance criteria is for the input for us, okay, developer to develop whatever the feature. It's written in acceptance criteria method, given when then. That means whatever we plan to do, this action did, okay, this is the result given when mobile app is logged in. uh, do the schedule transfer and then transfer successfully completed, given then when method. Okay, it's like, okay, I will show you all the couple of samples also. And then focus on business value. It delivers business value through quick delivery. So business value is in this one is agile. We are discussing whatever we discussed earlier. It is traditional. It's a business value through quick delivery, right? Uh, Within 2 weeks, 4 weeks, we can deliver something. Okay, even if it is one line of code, which is value add to something else. Okay, that is the quick delivery. Prioritize work on features that minimally. Okay, right? Prioritize the work on features. Prioritize the work, whatever work based on the features, and minimally marketable features. It's like whatever we business demand. Okay, gel is the example. Okay, instead of developing something, okay, transferring money. Okay, the gel is the very good feature, which okay, it's a marketable feature to build the business, right? Then they deliver. They will work on gel. Okay, it's not like something else. And then okay, then they will work towards gel and then they will deliver. Okay, even if it is something small feature on top of the gel, it is already all the banks has gel feature already, right? Even something this minor is or something, we don't have gel will be enabled after 18 years. Okay, every bank, okay, if we have something, okay, our kids accounts, uh, I opened my son account. He is 17 years now. Okay, he don't have gel. Okay, the gel will be enabled after 18 years once he is adult. Okay. Then how to transfer money? Okay, how he can transfer? There are different. Okay, internal transfer, external transfer. Um, but we can control. Okay, his account as a parent. He is dependent to me till he is become 18 into right 18 as per the US 18 is adult, and then okay he can do his transactions on himself. But he can see his accounts now. After for me, I can also see his accounts, what he is doing. It is controlled by me, right? That is what okay. The minor account is going to be operated. That's what, right? We are giving the money to him to use, right? Okay, that's what he is doing. I should be able to see. Okay, those are all features. Okay, it's the right manners can have a account and then they can maintain. Okay, then we can see what they are doing. Okay, those are all it's a immediate business. The market marketable features and which build the business more. Right. That's what. Okay, the focus on business value. I'm giving the examples. Okay, stop me if you didn't get. Um, then we'll discuss different examples. It's a focus on business value, what we do in Sprint. Okay, Agile. Quick feedback and flexible. Provides easy early feedback, right? And changes can be adapted easily, right? It's within 2 3 weeks. Okay, something goes wrong with that 2 weeks work. Okay, we can easily rectify next 2 weeks, right? If we can fix it. It's not like after 8 months, the entire code, whatever we have done, okay, before coming to the testing. Uh, Okay, something has changed client mind. Okay, whatever the 9 months they spent, it is waste of, right? If something here agile, if within 2 weeks, if something is changed, okay, they don't want this now. Okay, park it as a backlog. So just 2 weeks efforts only, right? They will bring. That's what. Okay, you feel agile. Okay, it's always whatever they do, it's immediately shippable. Whatever. Okay, they don't waste much also time. Quick feedback, flexible provides early feedback. Changes can be adapted easily. Whole team approach. Here whole team approach is missing. Dev and test teams don't work as a one unit. Here, close and continuous interaction with the customer and business teams. Right? Every day we'll discuss with the product owner, each team has the product owner, each Agile Scrum team. Product owner, Agilist, we have Scrum Master who bring the processes, okay, with best practices into the squad. Um, okay, we need to follow them, right? Business teams. Then agile testing. Agile testing, what does that mean to me? Agile tester. Test continuously, short iterations, whole team approach, suggest modifications, enhancements, focus on automation, right? TDD, BDD, test driven development, behavior driven development, okay, as part of SDET, okay, what we do, automation of things. Definition of done. This is what, okay, definition of done. What needs to be done before, okay, to say that definition of done, that story. And acceptance criteria. So these are all we need to understand as agile tester. Okay, acceptance criteria. Everyone tests. Cross-functional teams. Daily smoke test. Quality is everybody's responsibility. Tester can be a scrum master. We can also act scrum master. Okay, say my squad, what we do, we rotate the scrum master role every day. Stand up, right? Instead of scrum master, we can also conduct. Okay, that will give powerful. You can also learn, right? See, whatever the Scrum Master is doing after working 1 2 years or where, if you're interested, okay, you do the certification and then you can also act like Scrum Master. You can apply new job in Scrum Master in other organization. You can play around that. Less documentation to read, agile testing quadrants, testing specific user stories, estimations, exploratory testing. Okay, these are all we need to know these terminology as agile tester. And then Scrum. Scrum means the team. Okay, the way A simple and flexible agile process framework. Common terms explanation in easy terms. Scrum is a simple and flexible agile process framework. Sprint, a time boxed iteration ranging from 2 to 4 weeks. Right? Scrum is a simple and flexible agile process framework. That Scrum teams, okay, they need to follow the agile process frameworks. That's what these terms we need to remember. Scrum. What is Scrum? Okay. Sprint, time box, iterations ranging from 2 to 4 weeks. Story. Right? Each sprint, Scrum team, we have sprints, and then we have story. In under sprint, we have story, a user requirement defined in a format. As a user, I can action so that I benefit. It's like given, when, then. As I said, as a user, as a Fifth Third mobile bank, as a Chase Bank, whatever the bank, as a user, I can try. Okay, I can do this so that I can benefit this. Right? You got it. This is simple. Story points. Scrum estimation measures does not correspond to actual hours. Scrum. See, Scrum, whatever the points. Okay, sometimes it depends on the complexity of the requirement. You can't do more than 3 points also enter. Okay, as a Scrum, it's not like you need to do this many points this next 2 weeks, right? That's what, okay, it's saying that, okay, it may be each person can bring 7 points. Each person, if it is 8 persons in team, 8 into 5, 8 into, okay, 5, how many? 40 points, example. Okay, it's not mandated that you need to do, okay, they will, after some time, they will calculate, okay, the Scrum board, okay, the agile, okay, it will calculate the velocity, okay, each sprint, how many points on an average your team able to deliver. Okay, it will give the velocity. Okay, you are bringing the points, 40 points into each sprint, but you are able to deliver only 30 points. Okay, that is the velocity on an average. Okay, and then a scrum master will control that. Going forward, they will not allow. It's not like you can't do much. They will ensure that, okay, why you want to bring more points and then keep on move into the next sprint. Instead of that, bring 30 points. Whatever you want to do, you can deliver that. As for story points, Scrum estimation measures doesn't correspond to actual hours. Okay, it's not like, okay, 2 points, 8 hours, 16 hours. Okay, it's up to you how many points you can deliver. Okay, it will work towards velocity. That's what I said is team's capacity as a how much they can achieve in a given sprint. It's a team's entire capacity, how much they can achieve in a given sprint. It may change free. Okay, going forward. Okay, you can do 50 points, 40 points, couple of sprints. After that, it may bring down 30 points, 32 points. Okay, that velocity will change. Keep on. Okay, that will give velocity. That will calculate, and then on an average, it will give that velocity and sprint board. Your velocity is 32 points. And then it will give idea that, okay, next sprint, how many points we can bring into the board. Okay, don't bring 50 points. If we are able to deliver only 32 points, bring 32 points or else 35 something. Okay. Burn down charts, a graphical representation of work left versus time. Okay. The burn down charts will tell us a graphical um, work left versus time. Okay, these are all things common terms in Scrum. Planning poker, a way of agile estimation. Every member is given a poker card and discussion happens. Okay. It's like agile, okay, different ways of, okay, the things we can do. It's not like standard methodology you can follow. So whatever they want, okay, it's every week they will bring some new things into the plate to do the, okay, how we can do better. Okay, it's like poker. It's a poker game. Okay, the way of agile estimation, every member is given in poker card and discussion happens. Okay, it's like, okay, you have the card, that's a storyboard, right? Each and everything story is like card. Okay, that every sprint we have the retro. Okay, there are so many I will discuss. Okay, there are so many ceremonies. Every day we have stand-ups. Every weekly 2 days we have refinement. We need to discuss about the stories, what we are doing. Is there any clarifications for testers, developers, and then overall product owner if she wants to bring something new? Okay, dependencies she wants to. We have dependent on other team, right? We are dependent on other team, the code. Okay, they need to complete before we deliver, right? If something we cannot start before, okay, until unless they complete, those are all dependencies. Okay, we need to write those things in story. When you are bringing the requirements, you may not aware that, okay, that is the major dependency, but while working towards that, you will understand that that is the major dependency. You cannot proceed. Okay, then we can block that story. Okay, those are all okay. Scrum board, a way of making sprint backlog visible. Simplest form to do. See, in sprint board, we have to do, in progress, done. Okay, like you can change also customize. To do is when you bring the stories to do. After that, when you start working, we need to move to in progress. When you want QA, okay, we can create one more QA column also, but not only directly complete, right? When you complete the developer complete that story, move to QA. Each story needs to be done testing, right? Move to QA column, and then QA tester, okay, will, okay, as a QA, SDET, okay, we'll test them, and then once it is completed as per the user story, the acceptance criteria, then we'll drag and drop that card into the user story into the completed. That's what they're saying. Sprint Scrum board, a way of making sprint backlog visible. To do, in progress, done charts. And then earlier they used to be, right now we have tools, Jira version 1. Earlier, right, a couple of years back, they don't, some clients, they can't invest much on the tools also, right? What they do, they have the charts like our boards, and then they will write to do, in progress, all these things, sticky notes, right? They used to stick. Okay, these are all story. Okay, story high level they will write, okay, about the story, and then they will keep on move from in to do to, okay, these columns. Okay, I will show you the image, okay, in between. Next slide or something. Okay, they keep on move that, okay, that sticky note, remove and then move it to the QA. Once we complete, we'll move it to completed. Okay, it's not like you cannot change. You just, okay, change that, whatever you understood you did, and then you remove. Okay, the story, user story number should be there. Okay, requirement. But the thing is, if you want to change that, you write it and then, okay, move it. It's like, okay, story is there, you can edit, right? Similar like, okay, sticky notes. Okay, if you didn't feel that, okay, that's a good way of writing. Remove that slide and then keep it other one. Okay, sticky note. It's a key. Moving the status, okay, the board. The way of making sprint backlog visible, simplest form, okay, this one we discussed. And then technical depth, work remaining to be completed from earlier sprints. Whatever it is, depth, right? Remaining to be, whatever the pending things remaining to be completed, earlier sprints, similar to money debt, where if work is not completed, it is accumulates the interest, right? Unfinished code. Any questions so far? Simple thing, okay, ఇలాగే ఉంటాయి స్టోరీ బోర్డు. We just, okay, requirement is there, okay, it is in to do. Okay, this is the user story 1, this is the user story 2, user story 3, and then move into, this is done, developer will move this into the in progress while coding. If something is blocker, okay, he has some dependency, and then they will put the blocker, right click, and then they'll, okay, the tools has something, okay, we can block it. You need to write that why it's blocked. And then the story, okay, there is a blocked column. Otherwise, story will be marked as a block. until that block is released, closed. Okay, once they complete the dependent team, and then we can remove that dependence and then move towards, okay, complete the in progress, and then once complete, move it to QA column. Okay, similar like, okay, whatever we do, the visual way of representation that board. Let me show it now on this screen. See, are you able to see my screen? It look like story to do in progress to verify. It's like QA column and done. Okay, all the stories, and then they will move, keep on move. If something is okay in progress, they will give story to QA, and then okay, if you feel like okay that is not done completely, and then move it back to in progress. Right, something is defect you found, raise the defect, and then move that story to in progress. Don't close it. Okay, right? We cannot close until unless testing. Right, the defect is closed. We cannot close that user story. It's similar like sticky notes how to maintain the status. Every day we'll discuss. Okay, that's what we model. It's not like every day there is no communication. Okay, there is no communication between business team and then okay product team and all. It's both the departments are development and QA different. Okay, but nowadays everyone is under one team. Okay, you need to deliver whatever. Okay, dev team. If QA team is not available, so it's like okay, he went to vacation. So when I went to India, okay, it's not like my work can be right. As a developer, he can also do the testing to support. Everything can be done. If developer is not there, if I know that service code, even if I'm able to capable, then I can also do it. It's not like okay, developer only code it. Agile world, okay, a dev team, okay, we can do their job also. It's like normally developer, iOS developer can write Android code, backend developer, okay, one person code of pair programming they will do always. But the testing job, the functional testing, even they can do, right? Even automation, once you have, they can run and then they can execute. Okay, it's not like anyone. But even developer, if you are capable, it's not like no one will stop in Agile. Okay? It's not like they will give, but once they are comfortable, we can also do it. Okay, now one of the APIs, okay, they are coding, okay, they didn't write the unit test case clear way. I helped them, okay. They wrote 40 cases. I 100 cases are missing. Then I added them 100 unit test cases, Newman scripts into the okay, and I pushed it to Git. Okay, it's not like they only need to do. Okay, if I am comfortable, if they are comfortable, my work, we can also do it. That's what Scrum board to do, doing in progress and done. Here, if you see, this is where we need to move. Okay, this is the version one. Uh, uh, version. This is Jira board. Okay, all are okay, different arcs, different vendors, but it is similar look. Okay, you see, this is the version one. It's like it's a plain code and code. So many things. Okay, it's a just you do R&D. Okay, just go through the online so much material. Okay, agile releases. Okay, okay, how to maintain the Scrum board. Just search. Okay, and then there are YouTube. If you go, so many videos. Just look, type it. Okay, you will get. Okay, you don't need to type exact. Okay, it will bring whatever. Okay, you can follow. There are so many things are in online. You will learn. Okay, if you follow, you can learn so much, and you can ask me questions. Okay, and if I don't know, I can. Okay, I can get the info. So much. Okay, online material. Just follow that. Why am events. Right in Agile, Scrum events roles. So I told you, right? Product owner, development team, Scrum master. There are three roles. That's it. Represents the stakeholder, voice of customer. Product owner is she is the one, whoever. Okay, product owner, he or she is the one who represents the stakeholder. Right? They will discuss the stakeholders, business teams, and then voice of the customer. Okay, they will bring that the business to us. All the stories. Write user stories, they will write, maintain product backlog, prioritize features and user stories. This is product owner role. And development team, what we do? Deliver product increment and cross-functional self-organizing, whatever development part, okay, we deliver that. And Scrum Master facilitates Scrum events, daily stand-up, and then refinements. Those are all facilitating, but the meetings should be owned by us, right? And then coach to Scrum. Okay, they will coach us our Scrum team, best practice and all. So keep on every quarter. Okay, even the organization Chase Bank example I can take. Organization level there is a Scrum team. They are all Scrum Master comes from that org. Okay, they whatever the features they want to bring into the new best practices, they will discuss, and then once it is finalized, they will bring into the. Okay, they will conduct quarterly meetings, monthly meetings, and then okay, bi-weekly. Okay, they will let us know. Okay, this is the best test reporting should be done this way, and then okay, you need to provide the evidence to the. It's not like just moving the story, right? That story should have the test reports, evidences. Okay, it has so much. Okay, into the play. They will ensure that all these things we follow. Okay, and remove right impediments. Those are all things they will follow. Three roles, as I said, product owner, they will act like business, represent the stakeholder voice of customer. She will write the stories, maintain product backlog, prioritize, and deliver product. Okay, this is our delivery team. Okay. There is no QA, there is no developer, right? We are all development team. Scrum Master, she facilitates. And then ceremonies is daily stand-up refinement. We'll discuss about the story, refine the story, much details. And then once sprint is completed, we need to have a sprint review. We need to give sprint review to stakeholders. Okay, what we have done, what is the value add, what those are all high-level demo we need to give to the stakeholders bi-weekly. Last day of sprint, we need to give demo. Okay, that will be product owner, scrum master will schedule that meeting. All the stakeholders will join from different business team, sales team. Okay, even product owner heads, different team product owners, all okay, dependent teams. Everyone will invite whoever okay interested. They will join, but stakeholders definitely joins. Depends on the stakeholders again. Okay, security team, fraud team will be stakeholder for us. How we are providing the application security, how authentication works, how better we are doing. Okay, those are all related features. Okay, the fraud team is they will join, and then business team. Okay, marketing team and all. Okay, marketing team they keep on go and discuss with the branches and all. Right, they will also stakeholders. They know that what business they want. Okay, They will see the demo and then they will ask questions. The demo is not like just what you give. They will ask us more questions. Then we should be able to give answers. Okay. The demo should be provided by dev team, okay, developer and QE teams. And then sprint review is done. We have retro each and every sprint last day, sprint review of the next day or afternoon. We have sprint retro. What we have done that sprint, how it went, any shout outs, what best things we done. Okay, is there any failures, improvements required? Those are all things we'll discuss. Okay, in retro. Retro is like more discussion things. There only we can bring if developer do some mistake. Okay, without okay, something he do mistake. Okay, you no need to fight with him and argue with him, right? Bring that points into the retro. There we'll bring, okay, we'll do the more discussions and then that will be documented, right? Why you want to discuss with him independently. Bring that topic into the retro. Retro is the way place where we discuss about, okay, what we have done good, what went bad, what we can improve much to the right best way. All these things we'll discuss in retro meetings. Okay, the events, okay, whatever I discussed, right? The events is product backlog refinement, refinement, expanding the stories, estimation, sprint planning. The next sprint, okay, the last day again sprint planning also. What will be done and how? Sprint planning and daily scrum, daily 15 minutes, summarizes today and yesterday's work, backlog issues, sprint review, demo, and then sprint retrospective. That's what I said. These are all events. By sprint review, sprint planning, sprint retrospective. These are all bi-weekly. It's like last day of sprint. Okay, last day or one day before. Okay. Once review is done, once we do retro and then create the sprint planning, that sprint is done. We need to close that sprint, and then if whatever the pending work, we'll move that stories into the next sprint. Sprint retrospective is lessons learned, process improvements. Right, all shout outs, good things. Okay, we can appreciate someone did good job and then okay, all discussion. Those are all will be recorded. Ajili's job. She will conduct the retro. Okay, her main she is the owner of the retro. Remaining things we can okay, she will facilitate, but we can do ourselves. But the retro is she needs to own that meeting. Okay, she is the one who is conducting. She will bring every week one new things. Okay, it's like it's related to our festivals also. Now Halloween is coming up. She will bring Halloween theme, and then will that sprint the retro meeting will be okay. She will bring that what that the discussion of the sprint related to the Halloween. Okay, something like that. She will map. Okay. Uh, Different way of fun things. Okay, it's not like routine things, right? Different ways how we can do um, fun ways also they will bring into the table so that we can play that 1 hour like gaming kind of thing. That's what it said. Whatever we want, it's not like you do this way, right? There are so many things. If 100 sprints, 100 different ways we can do the retro meeting. But the remaining work is same process we need to follow. The retro meeting is where we lessons learned and process improvements will discuss different ways of meeting. Scrum of Scrum for distributed teams, meeting of Scrum Masters. Okay. Like all the Scrum of Scrums, we have meetings. Okay. It's like quarterly once when see each there is a PI planning. Okay. It's like every 4 sprints into how many months? 2 months, right? Each 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Once PI planning will be there. All the Scrum teams will discuss 2 weeks and they will conduct the workshops. Each team, what they are bringing into the table, what product backlog and all they will create in Scrum of Scrum. Okay, and then here that PI planning is done. Okay, then the Scrum of Scrum meetings, what we have each team, that 2 weeks, that 4 sprints, 2 months, what they have done. Okay, overall they will discuss and then give the demo Scrum of Scrum meeting. It's like integrated demo, Scrum of Scrum. It's like whatever we give, this is only our Scrum team with stakeholders. But here, all stakeholders, all the Scrum teams will be involved. Scrum of Scrum meetings. That's what it is for distributed teams. We need to understand that what other teams are doing, right? So everything is a product. It's a under mobile app in same bank. It's a under mobile web app in same bank, right? We need to understand how Mumani team is doing, how that we want to see integrated review overall things. Artifact, product backlog, right? Product backlog. Okay, lists all features, functions, requirements, enhancements, and fixes for the product. And sprint backlog, list of stories for a given sprint. And product increment, shippable product for all previous iterations plus this iteration. That's what product increment. Any questions here? I think this is the most important slide. Okay, the roles in Scrum. What are the events we have? Artifacts, product backlog, and sprint backlog, and product increment. And then Agile, Agile testing life cycle. You see, iteration 0. Okay, prepare test strategy. Okay, it's like what we do. Okay, how we do and all. Okay, prepare test plan, environment, test environment setup, automation and non-functional testing, high-level risks, resource allocation, test framework setup, high-level test requirements, and then multiple sprints, attend Scrum events, story estimation, write test cases for stories, consult with the PO and team in case of doubt, suggestions about the user stories. Okay, these are all, it's agile testing life cycle. Okay, iteration 1, it's keep on rotation. Okay, it's right. Yeah, it's 4 5 sprint. Okay, work, it may go to the live example. Okay, we do all these things. And then, okay, if you execute the test case and according to the acceptance criteria, testing metrics, file defects, file enhancements, automation scripts, daily smoke test, multiple sprints, right? See, we do the same work. And then end game final system testing, right? Release testing. It's like called of all the work what we have done for multiple sprints. It may go to okay, final system testing, final acceptance testing, user acceptance testing, what and then testing release candidate, what we are releasing, testing towards that, and then it's not only the what we are releasing, right? We need to test entire system because of this candidate, what we are delivering, releasing, it may impact other features. That's what we need to do for full final regression testing, release testing, and then whatever the release candidate test that, and installation ISO. All right. Testing sign off. Once we give sign off, then it will go to production support and then production support testing. Okay, here also will not release to live users. First we'll release to friends and family. Within the bank, we'll identify some 20 to 40 people and then we'll release them. Once they sign off our test and then all report good, then we'll release to, as I said, incrementally we'll release like 1% of Apple users, 1% of Android, right? And then once it is good, one day we'll see okay, how that is all looks good, Splunk reports, and then all Dynatrace alerts and all. Okay, there is no issues. Then we already set up next day 2% and all. Okay, within a week or within 10 days, we'll ensure that app should go to 100% before we release next version. First, this version of the app should go to 100% users. Okay, we'll schedule similar like that. If the next day before releasing 2%, if we found something is broken, okay, if we didn't find if broken, then we'll immediately stop that release. We don't want to, right? Instead of releasing 100%, 1% users itself, 4 million 1%, how many, okay, the 40,000 users downloaded, and then we don't want to increase the volume. We'll stop it, and then we'll do the patch release and fix that defect, and then, okay, do the same thing again, testing life cycle, and then release the app. Agile test estimation. Planner, planning poker. Okay, see, it's why they are, it's like poker cards. Okay, the way of doing agile estimation consists face estimation card is kept on the table face down. You just, okay, if you want, okay, you decide. Okay, if suppose estimation card is it's like, okay, 2 4 6 whatever. Okay, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, whatever the, but the number should not be right, will not give more than 5 or more than 7. Okay, if something is like 13 points, if you want, it's not like you can divide that story into multiple stories and reduce the points. Okay, that is where the person with highest value and lowest value given justification. Suppose you gave 2 points, okay, someone gave 5 points, okay, I gave 1 point only, then we discuss, and then we need to justify that why you want 1 point, how you can say that other person it is 5 points. Then discussion happens. That is the way the estimate will estimate the points. Okay, to decide the estimation, it's not like that story. The complex will bring 5 points. Even some complex stories, he can do in 2 points, 3 points. Okay, it's like 1 2 days work. Um, and then we'll discuss. Okay, the tech lead will give 2 points, and then other person who develop or who it is assigned, he gave 5 points. Then we'll discuss 2 points, 5 points person will discuss and justify, and then, okay, they'll bring into the conclusion that, okay, that is required for 5 points. Okay, then they, everyone needs to agree. Okay, it's not like, okay, if he gives justification, then, okay, there are a lot of dependencies. I need to consider that and then do the unit testing, and then, okay, so and so things step by step, and then if he, the 2 points whoever give, that person also agrees, right? Then they will decide, okay, 5 points required. If some by mistake I gave 5 points, someone gave justification 2 points only required, then I will agree, right? After we discuss the right, justifications, and then whatever the things is already done. Okay, previous sprint, why you want 5 points? Okay, we just need to call that feature. Not much work, like, okay, so just 2 points. We need to agree that. Various methods as a series. Okay, these are all things: t-shirt model, Fibonacci series, and absolute numbers, square. The methods, okay, we can follow for small, medium, large, Excel. Okay, the story size, small story, medium story, large story. It's like t-shirt kind of different methods they will follow for the estimations. It's a simple, okay, playing cards. Uh, that's what they discussed about playing poker, planning poker. Sorry, squares. Okay, 2 4 8 16 32. Okay. Any questions here? It's not like, okay, standard methodology. Okay, we can decide, and then, okay, we can discuss justification provide, and then after a couple of sprints we know that, okay, this many points required, and then initial scrum, okay, when it started, okay, it may be more discussions required. After that, okay, everything is in place, best practice in place, and then, okay, we know that, okay, how many points, okay, each developer, okay, if I am bringing this I can do this story next sprint, I need 2 points. Okay, but other can ask question, okay, why you want 2 points, 1 point is enough, something like that. Okay, anytime. So that while bringing the sprint planning itself, these discussions happens for the sprint estimations mainly. అర్థమైందా బా any questions? We'll discuss again. Okay, this is the main part. Okay, we need to go slow. This is the process, right? Anyway, I am recording you go through multiple times and then come up with the questions tomorrow. Whatever the note, run this video multiple times today, tomorrow, tomorrow morning, evening, and then before the 8:30 tomorrow, and then note down all the questions and we'll discuss again one more time. Okay, this is the process we follow in real time, right? Yeah, and then business agile testing quadrant. Okay, support team. Okay, technology facing product. You see, quarter one testing types, unit integration, right? At the level of subsystems, methods, and classes, testing is done. Then the after the coding, TDD automation tests, testers roles get involved in design, help programmer to get the code testable, test focus, internal quality. So these are all quarter one. Quarter two, testing functional story. It's a business facing way. High level automation needs as regulation suits keep growing and drives acceptance criteria, manual and automation tests. And then quarter three, exploratory testing, not ad hoc, more focused based on gut feeling, usability testing, UAT, alpha, beta, emulate, real world, production data, user documentation testing, quarter four, non-functional testing, performance, load, security testing. It's like, you see, slowly, you see, it started as a manual testing and then we built the TDD framework, automation framework, and then we automated, keep on growing the regression suite. And then we bringing into the usability testing. Okay, you see that more teams are involved. Okay, from your supporting team, business facing. Okay, all these quadrants. If you see technology facing, supporting, business facing, and then product deliver. Non-functional testing before delivering the product. After you do the testing without doing the performance testing. Non-functional testing like security testing and performance testing is non-functional testing. Performance load testing, security. Um, Testing accessibility, reliability, scalability, interoperability, specialized testing, and these are all required, okay, as part of agile testing. Functional testing, automation testing, usability, okay, you can call it as, okay, these are all tech support. All the team, okay, this, you just go through this business facing, right? Business facing also, technology facing, the product delivery, um, product review, and support team. It's not like whatever you can do alone, right? We need different team support also. Okay, even we need get involved in design. We need to understand. Okay, we need to involve in designing meetings, help programmer to get the code testable. These are all things. Agile four quadrants. Agile testing metrics: defect density, number of defects per 100 story points. How to define the metrics: effort variant, actual versus planned, sprint velocity, average velocity. Sprint means one sprint, okay, the 2 weeks work. Average velocity or velocity of previous iteration. Velocity is the capacity of the team. The capacity of the team is the velocity. We bring 50 points. That is our team capacity. All the stories, but you are able to deliver only 32 points. That is your team velocity. That's what velocity is, the capacity of the team. How many story points completed in given sprint? That is the sprint velocity. Iteration percentage, work completed against plan, right? How much work completed against plan. Defect leakage, percentage of defect leak and caught in acceptance testing, right? User accept. That's what acceptance testing, why we do. It's like production testing. User acceptance testing, like how user use that functionality. Okay, how he wants to gel the same thing, gel money in production, UAT testing will be done. Okay, that we need a percentage of defects leaked in caught in acceptance testing. We calculate defect, how much leak percentage. Defect statistics, number of defects categorized by severity. Test case severity means, okay, major impact. Something is the defect. Each defect has the severity. Okay, something like UI. Okay, textual. Okay, minimal impact. Okay, it's a wording something. It's a minor severity. If something less medium impact. If it is business high impact, it is severity one. Will not release that product, right? App itself. Okay, if even medium will not release. Okay, if it is something like okay, the content reading is different, understanding. Okay, we can fix it later. Okay, it's not like entire meaning will be changed. That feature we'll turn off that feature. Okay, we no need to deliver that feature. We can maintain with the LD flags, launch directly flags, entitlements. Each feature, whatever we do, that feature should have the entitlement to turn off and turn on that feature. Okay, that's what when we are testing, we need to ensure that feature should be how it's working with the on with the off conditions. Okay, off condition it should not impact other functionalities too. When it is on, it should work as well as it should not impact other functionalities. Those are all things. Okay, where we do the testing. And test case productivity, weighted test cases count, amount of time spent, and test case productivity can be calculated for creation, execution, number of test cases. How many test cases you executed? Technical depth, working work remaining to be completed from earlier sprints, similar to money depth, where okay, the technical depth, how much pending. Information radiators. Information radiators are put up in a common team area. It's like okay, it's a burn down. These are all things will give the more how much story points versus time per day. Burn down charts, velocity trends, trend chart for velocity, total volume of the work team can do is sprint. These are all things information radiators. That's what they are saying. Information radiators are put up common team area where they will be high visible that help team know the last information, latest. Okay, know the latest information at a glance. An information radiator is usually a big visible chart. It can be hand drawn or printed. It can be even the published on a common online team area, say wiki. Okay, we can publish. It should be visible, right? How burn charts works, how velocity calculated, defect statistics, how the defect leakage, how defect statistics, metrics, and then count of automation test cases, number of test cases written and passed, how many test cases covered, how much you executed, how much automated, percentage. Is keep on initially automated 20%. It's after a couple of months of automation should go high, right? Then manual work will be less. So it's a new requirements again. We manual things will be there. Okay, once we automate those, coverage will go to automation. So those are all things. Things. Okay, information radiator, story task board where you show tasks being done during sprint. Typically contains to do, in progress, and that's what right. To do and story written to the board. In progress when you started the work, move into in progress, and then once you complete, moving into the QA board, QA column, and then once QA team complete, and then move into the completed. Those are all things done. Introduction. It's not like only these four columns. If you want something like blocked column, you can customize. Okay, you can add into one more column blocked. You can move that story into the blocked status instead of adding a block into the sprint. That story, move that story into the blocked column. You can maintain. It's up to you how you maintain. It should be agreed by that agile org. Okay, it's not like your scrum decide, right? It's overall the bank level, insurance company level. They have the agile org. They will decide how we need to follow the process. That's what agilist is learning from the org, and then they will bring the topic into our sprint, our scrum team. Introduction, TDD, BDD. Okay, this is where the automation things. Okay, test driven development, business error driven development, test driven development. Developer first writes the test cases. She runs the test case again. Developer is it's a key only. Developer first writes the test cases. She runs the test case against the existing code. The code fails. The functionality was not existing earlier. Right now, she writes a code snippet and to pass the test case. Finally, she refactors the code design for optimal design code. Developer can take help of tester to write the test case. You can take, okay, so it's developer is, I told you, right? Developer is a tester or developer. He can also write. That's what we can also help. Okay, developer can take help of tester to write the test case. He can take help of another developer pair programming. Usually TDD is done for unit testing, test driven development, unit testing. Write a test case, write minimal new code, uh, see the test case pass, refactor code if fails, it refactor code right. Okay, these are all things test driven development. BDD, behavior driven development. Requirements are written in business teams, right? Acceptance criteria, syntax, how it is given then when method. That's what I earlier we discussed, right? Given then when method. Customer can give their own scenarios, extension of TDD. Classes and methods are written in form of business teams. Framework takes care of converting the scenarios into code. Automation frameworks, BDD framework, okay, it's a Selenium, Cucumber, okay, those are all will come into the picture. Given when then, I'm a customer at McD. When I pay money, then I should get McD burger, right? This is where we need to write. When I log into the mobile app, I did, okay, credit card payment, then payment is successful. Payment should be successful. When again, I'm a I'm a customer. Okay, I'm a fifth third mobile banking when I'm in. Okay, I log. Then I pay money less than greater than the account balance. Then payment should be failed, right? You don't have the balance, how you can pay? These are all things we'll write the acceptance criteria similar way. If we got something today, any questions? Just go through this material, this video multiple times, as many times, next 2 days. Uh, and then, okay, as I showed you, YouTube, you follow, okay, different ways of uh, different videos and then different terminologies you will learn, okay. But the thing is, overall process is same, but you will learn so many things, okay. It's not like Agile is you do the same thing, right? You can learn so many new things also. Agile training. What is Agile? Okay. What is Agile methodology? Safe professional testing. Okay, it's all free. Okay, go through that as many things. Okay, every day learn new things. Any questions? Already 9:46. అర్థమైంది కదండి? For everyone, are you good? Aditya, Santosh?
Yeah, sure. Need to follow the video.